NSFW question, please help. It's quite possible even at his age to have ED issues, and at his age he likely won't go to the doctor about it. Or it could just be in his big head about it, which will kill an erection faster than an angry father catching you with his daughter. Talk to him. If you let this fester between you, it will get worse. Stress can also play a massive part in this. Relax. It happens sometimes, especially from stress. If you start worrying openly about this, it will only make it harder for him. Or make it less hard, as the case may be. Haha. If the issues continue, he may need to see a doctor, as it could be the sign of a health problem, heart, etc. But in the meantime, take the pressure off of him. It's okay if he doesn't come every time, you guys can still enjoy each other's touch, etc. Personally, I've noticed when a girl is giving me a handjob and it doesn't seem to be working, they amp the speed to 10,000. That's the exact opposite of what I need, and it starts to hurt. When it's not working, I'd prefer a girl slow down and be a lot more gentle, tender while still touching. Maybe gently running her nails up and down the shaft, etc. Making it a more relaxing experience would probably solve the issue. You making a big deal out what's probably got nothing to do with you. As men get older, changes happen where things don't work as well as they are used to, which might be the case here. As a man, I know I'd be embarrassed or confused what was going on myself. He should probably go to the doctor. Before you start stressing yourself out, he's probably just as stressed. You can't rate a man's thought by his meat. This has happened to me a few times, and it's something I still deal with. I had a rather abusive relationship sex-wise at one point. It became all about her and her pleasure. It got so bad that I couldn't come because I was only able to focus on getting her off. So now, whenever I get too stressed and anxious, I can't come anymore. Performance issues do happen for guys, and I imagine it happens for the ladies too. I'm sure this is normal and fine. Something to be worked on. I can't speak for the relationship as a whole, but this is just my 2 cents. There's a 99% chance it has very little to do with you. Just relax and get out of your head. What is your approach? Is it spontaneous? Or the same every time? A man will eat the same thing over and over, breakfast, lunch and dinner. You will eat it and not complain. Is he excited to eat it? Probably not. Does he get satisfaction out of it? Probably not. But the day he opens that lunchbox and finds a T-bone steak and not a ham sandwich, he is. As a man, I cannot get off from blowjob or handjobs at all. Someone has to really be a master on getting me off from just a blow or hand job. It is not just me, it's just I do not get off that easy. A lot of guys also have this. It does not mean you are a bad person, and I had a previous ex who felt this way. We did other things to help me and actually explored some new things, I did not realizing it did not take long to come. As I am saying, there are guys out there who might not be able to come by blow or hand jobs. I am one of them, and it does take more work to get off. I do not feel your boyfriend is not saying he's not attractive to you. He is just not the type to get off of what you tried to do. You instead found his weakness, and no need to feel bad. I suggest communicating to do some other things that are not involving intercourse, like rubbing on other parts of your body. I won't go into deep detail, but I did not realize I could release quickly off rubbing myself on her clit. Yes, happening with me and my BF, except he can finish sometimes, but says he has no drive. He's also 62 and I'm 46. Says he has not sex drive, but yet he's on here upvoting porn and sexy pics. So I have the same question. He says it's not me, it's something he's going through. I don't get it. If you don't have a sex drive, why look at porn? I'm sorry about your situation, hope it improves. Not sure what to do about mine. I am pretty sure he isn't cheating. He knows we would be done. He knows it bothers me, but nothing has changed. So I need help too, lol. I'm sorry, but if you want your man to get off every way you can get him, you need learn what makes him tick. I'm sure you had a great sex life, 5 men oral, 3 men missionary. No one knows what his cock and balls like the man they hang from. Don't think he didn't enjoy what you did to him, because he did, but you just didn't know when to squeeze instead of pull. My wife felt the same for a long time. No, it's not you, it's frustrating for him too. So Jane took the bill by the horns and made me tell her, and practice studied me. Now I'm putty in her hand, she can curl my toes with a look. Is he on some type of new medication? I am going to be honest with you. Most men go through this. I am sure there is something bothering him or just some mental block. Worst thing you can do is get in your head about it. That's only going to make him feel worse. Just try watching some TV, light touching, some teasing. Do the build up. That works for me. We panic when we can finish the deed at times. Also ask him if there is something on his mind. Not if he still finds you attractive or want you. That just piles on. I hope the best for ya. I'm going to be honest with you. Most men go through this. I am sure there is something bothering him or just some mental block. Worst thing you can do is get in your head about it. That's only going to make him feel worse. Just try watching some TV, light touching, some teasing. Do the build up, that works for me. We panic when we can finish the deed at times. Also ask him if there is something on his mind. Not if he still finds you attractive or want you. That just piles on. I hope the best for ya. Anxiety, stress, alcohol, narcotics all usually a major factor for me anyway. It wouldn't be you after all that time together. I've been with my girl for a long time now too, and there's times I can't. If I'm stressed with work, or super anxious, or feeling like she don't really want to, or that I get in my head about everything, makes it tough to get off. Alcohol can also play a role for me if I have more than a couple. Narcotics do also, but you would know I'd say. I'm going to be honest with you. Most men go through this. I am sure there is something bothering him or just some mental block. Worst thing you can do is get in your head about it. That's only going to make him feel worse. Just try watching some TV, light touching, some teasing. Do the build up, that works for me. We panic when we can finish the deed at times. Also ask him if there is something on his mind. Not if he still finds you attractive or want you. That just piles on. I hope the best for ya. If he got off earlier in the day, it's going to be harder to get him off later. I've had this exact scenario happen to me 31M. If he got off earlier in the day, it's going to be harder to get him off later. I've had this exact scenario happen to me 31M. If he got off earlier in the day, it's going to be harder to get him off later. I've had this exact scenario happen to me 31M.